Hey, what's up? I am reviewing my speech, you guys, because I'm running for Congress in Northern Nevada. If you didn't know, now you know. And this is my life. If you've been following me, you know this is Northern Nevada. Now, I love Arizona. I love all my states. Born and raised here, and I have lived in multiple locations of Nevada. And let me tell you, everyone is a new adventure. This one is probably my favorite that I've been so far. I literally walk out my back door and I'm hiking. And I'm just grateful for it. But I want to do a quick little video and share what they call a stump speech. I'm newer to politics, so I didn't know that's what it's called. But this is basically why I'm running and why people would choose me. And I want to get to the major point of why people would choose me. Is there's lots of issues that we have in the state of Nevada. It's hot outside. And actually throughout the entire country, we have issues. Housing issues, cost of living issues, healthcare, immigration. There's lots of issues. And you can talk about issues all day long because we all have them. But it's what you need, and what I've offered and I've already been working on are the solutions. And we have a solution that will remedy so many issues in Nevada. You just need a badass that understands how to actually get the solution through and has the time, the understanding, and the backbone to get it done. So I'm excited to go through this and continue to advocate why I am the Nevada-born badass to get this done and create solutions for today, tomorrow, and generations to come. I don't want to be a career politician, but I do want to make change. And it is scary, and I understand the complexity of it, but that's what I do every day, is deal with complex issues and guidelines and regulations, and I break them down simply because it's what my mind does. And I'm grateful that I am who I am, because let me tell you, for so many years, I wasn't proud of who I was because I was loud and obnoxious and intimidating and all these things. Come to find out, this is exactly what our world needs. We need someone that can think super fast like I do, can analyze situation, read guidelines, break them down, and then apply them to help people. And literally, this is what I've been doing for years. And not just in financing real estate and helping getting mortgage. I've helped so many people get home ownership. So many people invest their money. So many people get into buying businesses and understand how you do it. I've created those systems for people. And all of this without even making a dollar off of it. Literally just helping people. So as I come into this part of life that I'm so grateful to be in, to represent, and I'm excited to get into it. I know a lot of people don't have the most positive view on politics and government, and that is even more of a reason to be the change, because I'm just like everybody else. I don't like everything that's going on, but if you don't like it, instead of complaining and whining to other people in your group and staying small in a whining group, stand up, make a change, and be the difference. And I will tell you, I have a lot of people that have unfollowed me because I'm a Republican. I do stand for values. Does that mean I'm MAGA and all the crazy and everything? I am who I am. You can see me on social media. I don't ever shy away from what I believe in. And I have strong core beliefs. And I believe that family should always be first. I believe we should do what's right. And I do believe you should talk to people. That's been my passion for years. And we need to get back to that. We should be neighborly. So anyways, as I'm on my hike, I wanted to just go through this and just share that with you guys, how passionate I am. I hope you can hear it, because I am. And I want to share with you my speech so you guys can critique it. Let me know what you think. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Good afternoon. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be on this video with you and earn your endorsement for Congress in Northern Nevada. I'm a born and raised Reno, Nevada native. I understand Northern Nevada not just because it's where I live. Honestly, it's who I am, as you can tell. My family, my husband's family, are all from across Northern Nevada, including Reno, Elko, Urington, and we do represent Nevada, its people, its values, and its way of life. You know, some people just pick up on things real quickly, and they reach a point where they actually start to notice how fast everything can make sense. And when that happens, they don't look at problems the same way. They start to see patterns, solutions, and opportunities that might have been there the whole time. It's at moments like this that we're choosing who represents Nevada. They don't come across very often. This is one of those moments where people begin to recognize what kind of leadership actually moves the state forward and what just simply talks about it. You're going to hear candidates throughout the entire state talk about issues. And that's expected. But what I am and what I offer is not someone that just doesn't describe the problem, but I've actually already been working inside the solution. Because I don't just talk about these issues, you guys, I literally live them. When there are broken down vehicles and things up here where I'm hiking, I see them every day. I see the problems that we're having. My children are in the school systems. And yes, the school system in Nevada is ranked 47. We need to change it. And I've personally dealt with it, and it needs to change. I'm at the grocery store feeding my 2 growing boys. I understand the cost of living. I understand the pressures that families are feeling just to make ends meet. And what are we going to do with our aging parents? And how are we going to help them in the future create housing opportunities for them? And how are we going to manage the housing crisis that is coming? Because I see it firsthand. And when you start to see these solutions in real time, you start to see what actually works and what really doesn't work. For 15 years plus, probably longer than that, I've helped Nevadans achieve home ownership and investing in real estate. I've worked through guidelines, regulations, financing structures, all the complexities. And over time, I've developed the ability to take something so complex and make it simple and make it work. And not just for one group of people, for multiple people. This is my reputation as a badass. I've always been able to help everyone. No matter what type of income you have, no matter what kind of social status, we've always helped everyone obtain home ownership. And because of that ability to take something complex and make it simple, I've been able to create multiple businesses here in Northern Nevada, create opportunity, income, and no growth. And through my land development company and entitlement company, I've already seen what happens when you use land the right way. And if you guys have heard me talking about this, you know this is where everything is gonna go. And let me tell you, it works. When people start connecting the dots, that's usually the moment when they realize the solution isn't anywhere else. It's right beneath us. It is the land we stand on. Nevada already has land revenue model, and it's not being used to its potential, especially in Northern Nevada. And when you start looking at that differently, you begin to see how land can create housing opportunity, housing structures, how land can generate revenue, how land can fund schools, infrastructure, and opportunity, not just for this generation, but for generations to come after. My kids and their kids' kids. No other state has what Nevada has. And people who understand Nevada know we are the battle-born state. Because the truth is, we need a candidate that is battle-born. And not every candidate is built to go to Congress. Not everyone understands how to negotiate at the highest level, to have a backbone of steel, and to be an absolute badass at not just negotiating, but listening and working with others. Someone that actually has the ability to execute in the real world. This is the thing. It takes hard work to execute in the real world, and knows how to take an idea and turn it into a system. And I have decades of experience doing this. And that becomes clear, then people tend to recognize what they can trust and who they can trust to get it done. What Nevada needs right now is not a representative. We need a builder. We need a problem solver, and we need an absolute badass that knows how to operate inside a complex system and win. Nevada is at a turning point, and when people see that clearly, they usually come to the same conclusion. The solution is here, the opportunity is here, and the right leadership, that's all that makes the difference. So when you think about who should represent Northern Nevada, our values, and the future of the state, the moment becomes clear. The kind of leadership that's ready to step in and deliver. So remember, my name is Jennifer Billat, born and raised in Reno, Nevada, and I'm ready. I'm ready to take the battle-born state and create a legacy, not just for today, not for tomorrow, but for generations. And I want to make Nevada the battle-born state, the state that the rest of the states of the union look up to, of how you can generate income on your own land and do it by the state without so much federal government involvement. I hope everyone has a great Thursday, and I'm looking forward to representing not just my great state of Nevada, but everyone in Congress to make change and be badass. Thank you.